Welcome back to Bed with the Boys.
What is going on?
Welcome back, guys. Sunday, April 16th.
Yeah, we're coming out with it late, but we got 4 picks for you, 2 in basketball and 2 in baseball.
Yes, sir. We got the NBA playoffs resuming tomorrow. We got to do better on that. And then the MLB, we're actually crushing right now. Another winning day in baseball.
Yes, but the best game of today for the NBA playoffs was that Kings-Warriors game, and we did pick that one correctly. We had the Kings on the money line, and they ended up winning by 3. So
Yeah, we were one final rebound away from Draymond Green's PRA hitting, but I actually said right before he shot the free throw, I said, of course he's going to miss his free throw, and Draymond Green's going to grab the rebound, and he did.
Yeah. One missed free throw away from catching that, actually. So.
That's tough. So, anyways, guys, yesterday, I did put out a short. We went 3-1 on that. In the video before that, we were 0-3 on those. So, terrible, terrible day. And we're going to take a different approach from now on in the NBA.
Yeah, but at least we did put out that short and hit those picks. That kind of saved it a little bit. So, that is the good news.
Yep.
First pick of the day, we're taking the Clippers plus 7.5 versus the Suns. Minus 110 odds, 8 o'clock game.
Yeah, the Suns have won, I think 8 straight with Kevin Durant. So they're on a tear right now. And we've been saying all year that I think these teams, with injuries such as Paul George, they overcompensate the lines. They give them more points than they need because they think that the other side, if people are betting the Suns minus 7.5, they're like, okay, they're without Paul George. Well, they always give a little bit more points. We found that out the hard way and corrected it over the years of doing this. And I like the Clippers plus 7.5 tomorrow.
Yeah, I think these big game ones, they were all blowouts today except for the Warriors. And, actually the Knicks game was close. But 7.5 points in a game one of a series, I think is a lot. I think Kawhi Leonard is going to come, be ready to play. I know they got that double-headed monster in Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, but
the good news is that only one of them guys can have the ball at a time. That true. Definitely helps.
Yeah, that kind of leads us into our next pick.
There's 13 sharp moves on the Clippers today as well. So
yeah.
Kevin Durant under 27.5 points, minus 114 odds on Barstool, 8 o'clock game. Now, like you said, the good thing about this is that only one of those guys can have the ball in their hand at one time. So they do have a boost on. It is Bet MGM, I think. They made their little parlay thing, and it has Giannis, Morant, and Kevin Durant to have 25 plus points each. And the guy that we think is not going to get it is Kevin Durant. Also on DraftKings, they have a very similar thing on 2 different parlays, but I like fading them because it always works.
Yeah, so this is only 27.5 on Barstool and FanDuel. Every other book actually has him at 26.5. And now I was taking a look at Devin Booker's line. His is at 27.5 too. So they expect him to have a big game. I think Devin Booker probably has a big game, and I think Durant comes up just a little bit short on this. So just to fade the boost, we got to include it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think Kevin Durant, as you guys know, one of the best scorers. He's only putting up around 25 to 26 while he's been with the Suns. I know he's not played a whole lot of games, but still, he's been deferring to Devin Booker, letting him really be the leading scorer.
And if I had to guess, I would say that Kawhi is going to draw that matchup.
Probably good thought.
The total in that game is also set at 225.5. Kind of like the under in that game as well, so that kind of helps with his points. So,
yep. Moving on to the MLB, those are the 2 for the NBA. We have the Rays on the money line versus the Blue Jays. Minus 115 odds for the Rays to win on Barstool. Early game, that's why we're getting this video out late. 1:37 p.m. start.
Yep, the Rays have dropped two in a row after that historic start. They were 13-0, and then they lost 2 in a row to the Blue Jays, and now they swang from plus 105, I think, to minus 120 on most books. Obviously, we're going to take the best line, Barstool. If you guys can get that, it's a great book. Has the best odds almost always, and it feels like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, it does. Barstool really does have the best ones.
That and WinBet.
Yeah.
Final pick of the day, we're taking the Braves team total under 4.5, plus 105 odds on DraftKings, 210 game.
We looked at this game like from a couple different angles. So we thought about taking the money line. So the spread is plus 1.5. I think it's minus 120 for the
Royals and
Royals.
the Braves.
Yeah, the Royals. I think they're going to keep it close. So we're not going to give up the minus 120. The money line is plus 120, plus 130, something
Plus
like that.
130.
It's dropping a lot. But I think the reason why they're going to be in this game, possibly win it, is because the Braves aren't going to have hot bats. They're going to go under 4.5 today.
Yeah, he's right. There's a couple of different pivots in this game. You can just take the plus 1.5. I'm not going to do it at minus 120. I'm kind of going for the money, to be honest, the plus money, because if I lose, I want to lose on plus positive value. And then plus 135, I just don't know if I trust the Royals to hit enough to outscore the Braves. But since they think this is going to be a close game and they were off by a mile today, and we were unfortunately on them in the first 5, that's the one baseball pick we did lose today. They left a lot of people on base, but since they think they're going to be in this game after a slaughter today, we got to trust this and expect this not to go over 4.5 runs for the 5th straight game for the Braves. So
yeah, you don't want to get into a shootout with the Braves. They really do hit very well. They're my pick to win the World Series. I am a Braves fan, but I think they have a really talented team. Great lineup. But the pitcher for the Braves, that's really what sets them apart, is they've just had great pitching all year. The guy they're starting today is not that great, but I still think that the best bet is to fade the Braves offense.
you guys look like you're in a haunted house. The TV flash.
Oh, yeah, the TV's flashing behind us. We're watching the recap.
Yeah.
Yep, it's just because these picks are so scary.
Yeah.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. We do take some scary picks, and I think that's how winning's done, honestly.
Yeah, that's what that's why we're keeping track of the units in baseball, because we do take a lot of plus odds in baseball. But that's the way I think we're going to make money. There's no point in taking these minus 140, minus 130 bets in baseball. It's all about the plus odds, and hopefully our record still reflects it throughout basketball and just hitting a lot of these plus odds. But even if we're close to like that 52% mark for the month, but we're just up a ton of units in baseball, that's good. Because even if we're winning 45% of these games with like pretty high plus odds, it's still a profitable margin.
Yep. But luckily, we're still above 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, drop your favorite pick in the NBA playoffs tonight. A lot of games on. I'm excited about that Lakers and Memphis series. I don't know who's going to win that, but I hope the Heat actually compete with the Bucks, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how the Heat are just getting kind of old. They've had the same lineup for a while now. But we'll see if playoff Jimmy can step up and play like his dad, Michael Jordan.
Might have to put Udonis Haslem out there.
Get him shooting that baseline jump.
Yeah. But, yeah, I do like the Clippers today. Even without Paul George, Norman Powell's stepping up. I think they got a bunch of key role players, and they can try to keep this close. Zubac is a pretty good presence inside. So,
Ty Lue is not afraid to deal with Russell Westbrook in the most, in the best way possible. So, for instance, when he came back against the Lakers, he was super fired up to play against his old team. He had a great first half and then didn't even really play in the fourth quarter. They kept him on the bench, and I think that was a good move, not let him make any turnovers or try to force things. So if he can do that the same way today when he faces Kevin Durant for the first time in the playoffs, have him get out to a hot start and then just kind of sit at the end, I think the Clippers could really benefit from that.
Yeah, also, one more lean. Go ahead and lock in Nicholas Batum over 8.5 threes tomorrow at plus 2,000.
8.5 threes?
No, just playing.
Yeah,
I do think he'll hit his 1.5 mark, though.
Yeah.
Dude's kind of a baller. But anyways, we're rambling now. So bet responsibly. Always bet with the boys. And let's have a better day today. Let's try to go 4-0. We really narrowed it down.
Yeah, I think we can. I like these picks a lot.
All right. See y'all later.
See you guys.